What's going on? I'm your girl, Ladyk, and
I am Ashei Kahn.
And I want you guys to tune in on the next interview. We're going to talk about movies, we're going to talk about shoes, and we're going to talk about who?
Ashei Kahn.
On your next show. Welcome back, and thank you guys for tuning in. It is a pleasure to introduce you guys. Not only is he an entrepreneur, not only was he raised here in the city of Detroit, we got a few titles we're going to talk about. But first and foremost, I want to welcome you guys, Ashei. Ashei, say hello to everyone.
How y'all doing, man? It's good to be here. I want to tell you a bunch of stuff today, but it's going to be dope. So make sure you watch everything here.
Notepad and paper book, you guys get ready. So, Ashei, again, thank you for coming. And I appreciate you for being here.
You're welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm going to tell you artists a lot of stuff, too. If you're an artist watching, I'm going to give it to you in this interview.
So as you guys see the setup here, we have so much to talk about. So we're going to start off first. But what are you doing now? What you got going on right now for us?
Well, right now they calling me the Tyler Perry of Detroit. Mm-hmm. And they calling me that because I'm doing so much and creating so many platforms for artists to come get exposure, get the knowledge that they need to be able to be successful in the industry. When I'm doing my entrepreneur stuff, I got a shoe line coming out. I'm really trying to be an example for younger guys to stop doing illegal. I just did 5 years in the feds a minute ago. I come out, everything legitimate. I'm doing 8 movies this year. I did 4 movies last year.
So let's talk about these movies. Let's slow down, baby, because you got a lot to hit us with. We're going to tap off into them shoes real quick. Give us 1 second. Well, let's go off into this movie right here. What's the name of this title of this movie?
Okay, so right now, this is Hood Chicks 1. Hood Chicks started as a reality show.
And if you, like I have seen it already, you're waiting for the sequel. So
yep.
you telling us it's a sequel coming out?
That's dope. We're working on the sequel right now. Bullfrog tomorrow. I'm going to say that a million times this series, the 26th. Make sure you come to the Bullfrog. We're doing a video show like 106 in Park. But then we shooting a movie scene right after that for Hood Chicks 2. We're gonna promote, have that video show in the movie. So we're gonna bring everybody over into the movie.
That'll be hot for the Bullfrog. That's something very different. That's your creativity flowing out of there. I love it. Anybody that know Lady K know that the stage of the Bullfrog is something that I love. So you guys check that out. So the date for that event for tomorrow at the Bullfrog is
the 26th, or today if you're watching today, it's the 26th. It's Thursday. Gotta get there. You know, it's like live studio audience, top 10, hottest artists, all Detroit, everything. Detroit music. Your artists coming.
With the title of the Tyler Perry of Detroit, that means you have to have more than just one movie out here. So give us some titles. Kick some titles out. People might know the title, but didn't know the man behind the creativity. So give us a couple of movies that you have out there already.
Okay, so I did the reality show, which was Hood Chicks, which was like Bad Girls Club of Detroit. And it was going so good on Comcast. I air on Comcast in 80 cities as well.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Yeah. So it's doing so good. We turned it into a movie. So we got Hood Chicks the movie. Loyalty is everything. If you got Amazon Prime, don't type in Hood Chicks. Type in Loyalty is everything. If you see, that's what it say right there. For some reason, that's
Loyalty
the way
is everything. You guys check
we on Amazon. We going for Netflix, but we got The Come Up out here. The Come Up is the movie we got with Carl Payne. Hopefully we could drop the trailer right in a second. Got Carl Payne on it. Spanky Hayes. Carl Payne is cold for Martin. Y'all gotta know Carl Payne. We got Spanky Hayes in there from Wildin' Out.
Wow.
Cash Kid.
Network sick.
Badass.
Network sick.
Ha Ha Davis is in that thing. Deviante me. Martell Lane from Buffed Up 211. Awesome job.
Yes. You got some of the fam up in there.
Yes.
So your network is strong. You are beating down the city of Detroit, bringing in artists left and right, giving them a platform outside of just the music, so they can see different creativities in themselves, right? Okay, well
I started as an artist, actually. I started as an artist. I was around the country. I had some #1 stuff. It was really good. And then once I sat down, I came back and rebranded myself with this new brand and this new direction. But I know how difficult it is to get through them doors.
Yes, it is. It's a job in itself. It's a job in itself. Do you see yourself going back to music?
I'm thinking about doing a record label. Another title I did the Rap Game Detroit documentary, which it did really good in the streets. It's about 40,000 on YouTube. But we doing a new one of those. We got the video show, so I'm thinking of maybe doing some stuff with maybe like an entertainment group.
Did y'all
or
see
record
that?
label.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Ladyk got it first. Okay.
I got a lot of plugs in music.
Okay. So it's definitely your beat is coming from that music, right?
Yeah,
That's where that beat is
everything spin from music was my first passion. But movies is like taking everything and stuffing it in
and putting it in one.
You got music in the soundtrack. You got music in the score. You got fashion designers because you got to
artists.
Yeah, you got to work with actors and actresses. Okay. You got to get the visuals all. You got to work with the camera.
Yes, it's a job in itself, but it's a big creation that comes together at once.
I can tell a story in a song, or I can tell a story through a movie. It's just like leveling up.
Okay. I heard it first. So along with the movies, have you done any videos? Have you done any promos or anything outside of the actual movies aspect itself behind that camera?
I did a bunch of a couple videos. Once I came back home, I ain't really been doing much music, but the music I still get put a video out, do 20,000 views or something. Right. Because you know I got
that's that touch you already got. Okay.
But movies, man, I'm so in love with movies right now. You know what I'm saying? Reality. We got a filmmaking school now that I just opened up on 6 Mile and Outer Drive. So if you want to act.
So not only is he born and raised in Detroit, he also is giving back to Detroit. So not a school. Where is it located at?
6 Mile and Outer Drive. You want to go to our IG page, Detroit Reality TV, on IG, Facebook, whatever. Or just come to the Bullfrog on the 26th and you can get more information. It's kind of private. I don't really like everybody, in the mix.
But the school is available here.
I work with Energies. Yeah, the school is available. I work with Energies.
Okay.
What I figured out, this is going to be something big for you artists and for you producers and you record label owners and people that's serious about the entertainment industry. Elijah Muhammad used to say 85% of the people would sleep. And what I found is that a lot of industries got that same kind of statistic. Like 85% of the people in the entertainment industry is just groupies. Yeah. And I didn't realize that until recently.
Most definitely.
What tricked me, and I had to relabel this, is you got groupies, and I see that, but you got groupies with talent. And that's what would throw me off a lot of time. I waste a lot of time with groupies with talent. And once it got hard, to go and get tough, because it get tough when you film it get tough.
Patience
when you
is
record,
a virtue.
It get tough when you raising finances. It get tough when you promoting. It just get tough, and if you're not a real artist, you're not going to go through the tough part because you was only there for the fun anyway. Exactly. You know what I mean? Most of these guys, even on the other side of these so-called producers, these so-called directors, these so-called other people, they just doing it to try to screw on the other people that's coming through. So it's just like a whole big groupie fest.
It's a vicious cycle.
You know what I'm saying?
And you have to pick out, it's the same way as going to a vegetable store and you want to get you a nice, good green pepper. You got to weed out the bad to get to the good. So that you done a lot of weeding out. So now let's go to these goods right here, because Lady K love fashion. So outside of the titles and the movies and the music, I see fashion going on. So tell me about these right here. What's these going on?
These are the Medusa Head 13s.
Medusa Head 13s.
These are coming out next month on the 13th.
Okay.
I do everything on the 13th that I can. We did a
what's so significant about that number 13?
I'm the November 13 baby, so I'm the 13 guy. Okay. I dropped 13 projects in 13 months about 2 years ago. Just every month, 13 tracks on it. 13 on the 13th of the month. I just was going ham.
So 13 is that number with you.
And these are the Medusa Head 13s, right?
Okay. Medusa Head. What's Medusa Head?
Well, I stole this whole design from Versace, and he was selling his shoe for $1,300. Now, when I come out with these shoes, I was thinking $250, but I really want my people to have them, so I'm thinking about maybe $149. But the key to this shoe is the Come Up movie with Carl Payne and everybody. Everybody got behind me because it's about, my story is I went to prison 5. I came out. And I've been doing all legitimate business. Everybody like, you want to do this? No, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do none of that. Prison ain't cool.
And congratulations. It's a one day at a time. But congratulations.
But the big thing about the movie is recidivism is high. Recidivism is when you go to prison and then you come out and you do the same thing and you go back to prison. Right. So most people recidivize within a couple years. I think it's 5 years. Like 87% of the people recidivize.
Okay.
So And I'm sitting in prison and I'm talking to these guys. I'm like, what you doing when you get out? I'm studying stocks, I'm studying currency and shit. I got all this time.
Right.
Like,
Building yourself up education.
I'm building my mind. And man, I'm gonna go sell just weed this time. I'm like, well, you just
got you in here.
They'd be like, well, I'm just gonna sell the people I know. I'm like, well, that's what all of those people over there just said. You're not seeing this? So it's like with the movie, I really wanted to take a hood movie and wrap it with, I got shooting in there and all kind, I got all the elements of a hood movie.
Right.
But it's about this guy to get out. And he don't want to do nothing illegal no more. They trying to get him back in the game. It's hard. He can't find a job and all of that kind of stuff. But he ended up finding a business mentor that showed him how to get into business, and he started his own shoe line and blew up like a kingpin. That's what the movie is about.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the shoe. In the movie, the shoe is all over the movie. I'm dropping it in the world for you guys to have a pair.
And the name of the shoe again is?
The Medusa Head 13.
So when you drop it, where can a person purchase them at?
I'm gonna put them in local shoe stores, but mostly you should just go to the internet and buy them. Go to rich13.com. You can get your email in there, and then you'll keep up with all the stuff I'm doing as far as business wise, and then I help you set up whatever business stuff you need. I got a team that help you with that, and you can get these when they come out.
Do they come in different colors, or are you sticking with the black
red,
so far?
white, and black. The white ones is the coldest.
It would be so hot if you put a pink to it.
Maybe do a pink one, huh?
Lady K special.
Or maybe
Business
like
behind the scenes.
the pink soul or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I love them, and I love the creativity behind it, because you got to be able to say that, if they can have it over there, we can have it too. And I have to tell you that I commend you for not only coming from your struggle and not looking back, but pushing forward. So out of everything that you just told me, what's the next level for you?
The next level is y'all come to the bullfrog.
Make sure you get in the bullfrog, everyone.
On the 26th. I got a lot more stuff coming, man. It just don't even make sense.
Okay.
I'm just about to be, God willing, I'll be off papers in the next month or so. And oh man, it's gonna go crazy. Atlanta is waiting for me. Miami waiting for me.
So traveling is in the future. Okay.
Hawaii waiting for me. UK waiting for me. I'm coming.
So if they want to get a hold of you, tell them, the people, how they can get a hold of you.
Best way to get a hold of me is go through your social media and go to Detroit Reality TV. Facebook, Instagram, something like that. If you want to do business, Rich 13. The best way to get a hold of me, really and truly, is to come to the Bullfrog tomorrow or today or the 26th. 10 o'clock, we starting to shoot this band music videos. It's going to change the game. Because right now, look, this is what I'm saying. Like, say you're a rapper. Say you want to know who the hottest rappers is in the city. Say you don't really get into it like that, but you just want to hear some Detroit stuff, or you want to know what's new and hot. Where do you go? Ain't really know where you gonna go to find out really like that. But you can come to us, and we got it categorized for you. These is the top 10 right here, and these is the up and coming. Here goes some artists performing. You can see one or two put on there a show, let them perform, and we gonna give it to you, and that's gonna make it to where we can start standardizing the industry and start making some money. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. I love it. So
let's make some money.
Gotta get that money. So again, we're in the city of Detroit. I gotta talk to my people from Detroit who's not only doing, raising, but giving back and building in the city of Detroit. Check out the movie. Go to the social media. I want to thank you so much for coming out to see me. God bless you, my son.
Can I say one more thing?
Go.
I want to say one more thing. I said I was going to give your artist something. Put your stuff out. Stop sitting on that stuff. One of my guys told me.
When you say put your stuff out, because sometimes you got to break it down. So when you're telling the artist to put their stuff out.
There's levels to it. I got a bunch of content. Like so much content. I probably don't even have to record nothing. I could probably put stuff out for a year. But my guy was like, man, why don't you take all your content and have it online to sell? So at least somebody could buy it. They might run into it. Ain't nobody gonna be able to buy it just on your hard drive. So that's one way of putting it out. But actually have a release date, some structure to it, market it, promote it, have it to sell at the end, or either if you're gonna give it away, have it to where you pulling the information in so you can start building your following. And then when you build a following, you build a relationship with them, and that's where your money is gonna come from, and that's where your value come from. If you could go to somebody like, give me a paid show, they gonna say, well, in their mind, why would I give you a paid show? Because I'm bringing 100 people. 100 people don't sound like a lot, But if you bring 100 people to a venue, you are the man, period. Now, how hard is it for you to get up every day and start building a following of people that come out? It's up to you to start putting stuff out. That's what people follow you for, because most people try to wait until it's perfect.
So now he giving y'all some free food for thought, and I want you guys to go ahead and make sure you guys rewind that back, because it's not too many people's going to sit down and give you one-on-one word verbatim lessons in this business. So that was food for thought, and at the end of the day, the game is supposed to be sold and not told. So you just got told a couple of steps. I hope you follow this young man. I call him Sunshine, and anybody that come in here and brighten up my day and sit down with Lady K, I call him my Sunshine. I thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure they check you out on your social media at
Detroit Reality TV.
Watch out for the shoes. Watch out for the movies. Watch out for the movie. Thank you for tuning in with Lady K. You guys have a good one. Goodbye.
Yeah.